grisly videos, disfiguring and horrifying creepy scenes, and the distasteful act of monetizing gore mixtapes, Plague Moth is arguably the most controversial content creator on YouTube. However, he has been on the radar of controversy for quite some time. So, what happened to Plague Moth? And why is there a lot of drama circulating around his channel? In this video, we're gonna explore the road that leads down a rabbit hole to Plague Moth's biggest controversies. And that'll only be understood if you realize how he got into this mess in the first place. Plague Moth's channel was created back in 2020. His early videos were simply a display of himself making funny commentaries. During this time, he dived into the world of true crime, covering cases like the tragedy of Junko Furuta and the Bianca Davis murder case. While he was making these videos, his channel was able to stand out due to his creative style of rendering comments. So, by 2021, Plague Moth has amassed thousands of subscribers on his YouTube channel, and in January 2021, he posted this commentary video about Ronnie McNutt's suicide, which had over 2.4 million views. While discussing such topics may be completely innocent, Plague Moth finally took the whole content creation thing a step further. He began to explore the areas of gory content, displaying disturbing images of actual violence and death. However, this switch in content creation wasn't without its own controversies. As many of his videos were subject to age restrictions or had to be completely removed after being flagged by YouTube, this made Plague Moth receive an influx of fans, gaining over 426,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, in order to make more money, he would go on to create an exclusive channel on Discord. Yet, in the turn of events, many viewers criticized the morality of making money off such videos, as it appeared to capitalize on the misery and tragedy of others, a practice that seems profoundly disrespectful, especially to the victims of these horrifying events. Suddenly, the internet was filled with rumors and objections, leading to a story that brought another content creator to the picture: Creepy Reading, popularly known as TCR. He is a creator who transitioned from narrating horror stories within the online horror community to producing countdown videos covering dark and eerie topics. However, some of his most scary videos are 8 of the most shocking and controversial arguments and 9 emotional and disturbing anime from Japan. In February 2023, Creepy Reading took to Twitter, where he accused Plague Moth of selling gore on his Patreon Discord. According to him, Plague Moth's Discord server, which can only be accessible by paying $5, had minors in its community. This raised concerns because the server contained uncensored links and images of graphic videos. Plague even advertised that all Patreon members could access this explicit content. So, in response, Plague denied these allegations, claiming that viewers needed to provide their ID and name in a photo to access the graphic material. However, TCR countered this claim, stating that he never had to provide such information. This raised questions about the effectiveness of Plague's moderation team and whether anyone, regardless of age, could access the violent videos within the Discord server. Following this event, TCR released a 59-minute video where he claimed that Moth chose to increase the revenue from his reaction videos by offering uncut versions to his Patreon subscribers, where he started posting gore videos covering the dark end of things. However, the primary issue that raised eyebrows on Patreon was the inclusion of uncensored reactions. After many virtual arguments, Moth decided to remove this offensive material, which allowed him to continue using the platform. And although his Patreon underwent a reset, he said that Moth relocated the links of the uncensored reactions to a secluded section of his Discord server, known as the Super Secret Video Room. In the Discord account, he claimed that Moth offers an array of content, including full mixtapes and graphic gore clips, alongside his 4-part documentary series. Over the years, these videos remained in the server, along with links to his now removed censored content and the infamous 4-part documentary series. Notably, the uncensored reactions played a significant role in motivating donations from many people, particularly after encountering the autoplay video titled "One Girl, 99 Stomps." He also criticized Plague's approach to presenting this content in his videos, saying he often incorporated humor and comedy rather than approaching the material with care or educational intent. This whole event escalated into a bitter exchange of unfounded allegations from both parties, delving into serious topics involving homophobia and racism. And while some may find this style acceptable, it could potentially lead to issues with YouTube's advertising policies. Eventually, TCR explained his side of the story, and the situation appeared to have calmed down. However, in March 2023, TCR had to notify his local police department to be vigilant due to a very concerning tweet from Plague. "Stay safe. Pontiac is a dangerous city, bro." In the end, TCR succeeded in having Plague Moth's Patreon removed, forcing Moth to seek an alternative means of financial support. Among the allegations TCR made against Moth was that he had viewed one of the most notorious instances of child sexual abuse material ever created. However, Moth clearly denied this accusation until he released a video debunking the claims made in TCR's video. Similarly, another YouTuber named Slimebeast posted a 6-minute video regarding Plague Moth. There he claimed that Plague Moth does not place restrictions on his content. Instead, he waits for YouTube to enforce content restrictions, resulting in many of his videos slipping through the cracks and being accessible to anyone on the platform, including underage viewers. He also posted a screenshot taken from a live stream, which had information on Plague Moth's channel analytics for the past 30 days, revealing that his content have been viewed by 7% of his audience who are actually underaged. He also claimed that Moth took his gore fetish an extra mile after talking to kids about sex, while also saving and sharing photos of dead children. So, as a retaliation for this expose video about him, Plague Moth would go on to release a video claiming that Slimebeast is a pedophile. Shortly after, someone initiated DMCA takedowns, leading to the deletion of Moth's channel. Not until he got cancelled for breaching potential terms of service in June 2023, with his YouTube channel being suspended. Following the sudden suspension of Plague Moth's YouTube account, there has been an increased curiosity, igniting many reactions across the online community. Some of his fans voiced genuine worry about his welfare, wondering if he was alright following the abrupt disappearance of his YouTube content. Meanwhile, others engaged in heated discussions, speculating on the potential reasons behind the suspension. On the other hand, this whole event left a trail of unanswered questions in its wake. The exact cause of the suspension and the chances of it stemming from YouTube's internal review process or external influences. However, his Twitter account also faced a similar fate, as it was reported and subsequently removed. So, at this point, you might assume that this would mark the end of the story, with TCR emerging victorious and Moth fading away. However, that is not the case. Moth re-emerged on Twitter, seemingly evading detection for ban evasion, and posted disturbing content. This included a gruesome GIF depicting a person being twirled into a machine with the message, "You cannot save him, it's too late," along with another GIF featuring a cat being breaded, accompanied by the tagline, "He shall be cooked." In the meantime, both TCR and Slimebeast have also faced false DMCA takedowns, but their channels still remain active. However, it's worth noting that TCR has exclusively focused on this drama in his videos and live streams for the past 4 months. Meanwhile, Moth has made an effective effort to get his channel back, with his most recent video gaining over 15,000 views in less than 6 hours. It was later confirmed that Plague Moth received baseless claims of filing, containing unfounded copyright claims against 3 creepypasta videos that he had narrated on his channel back in 2020, with evidence shared on Twitter, including links to the videos that have been wrongly subjected to DMCA takedowns. This development raises suspicions about whether there might have been malicious intentions behind the suspension of the channel. And even though the tales continue to unfold, here's another story of a popular CEO named Anthony Farrer, who was recently caught in a very compromising position. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.